Good morning, students. Now today we will do study of Unit 5, Class 12th, Children and Women in Sports. And the topic is now Women Participation in Sports. For women's participation in sports, we have a look an ancient period regarding participation in the first modern Olympic, which was in 1896 Athens. There was no participation of women. Women participated first time in 1900 Olympics. In that, 22 women participated. In 1904, 6 women participated. And after 100 years, in 2000 Sydney Olympics, 4069 women had participated. In 2008 Beijing Olympic, 4,637 women participated. And now participation in India. In 2000, Karnam Malleswari was the first woman who won bronze medal in Sydney Olympic from India. In 1984, performance of P.T. Usha was very good in athletics. In 2012 London Olympics, Saina Nehwal and MC Mary Kom got bronze medal. In 2016 Rio Olympics, Sakshi Malik won bronze medal, PV Sandhu won silver medal, whereas Deepa Karmakar opened new dimension in gymnastics. Over the past of several decades, the participation of women in sports field has increased tremendously. But really, it is a matter of regret of all of us to know that sports is such a field where gender inequality is strongly evident. The general social environment has not only inhibited women from participation in sports but has also criticized them when they participate. Many people comment for women, why do not they stay in the kitchen where they belong? But now time has changed. Women are capable for changing society. Now the ideology suggests that women are participating in every sphere of life and providing themselves globally. And now we will come to reason for the low rate of sports participation by women in India. First is gender equity and social attitude. Lack of plans and initiative for sports women by the government. Other are economic factors, social custom and rights, lack of self-confidence, lack of time, less competition, and women concentrating other women. After these, women faced some barriers also. Confidence, access to facilities, transport, cost, male-dominated sport, and location. And now we will do study how to improve women participation in sports and games. So we have to follow following guidelines. Motivation and inspiration to women for participation. Support from family and parents. To organize camps, seminar and workshop. To provide knowledge and media coverage. Educating women at grassroots level for participation. Provide better infrastructure and facilities. Ensuring safety and security for women. More opportunity for competition. Change in attitude and reception at village level. And the last, employment and career. And now we will do study of a special consideration, menarche. It is the first menstrual bleeding of the young girl between 9 to 16 years. Now next is menstrual dysfunction. Menstrual dysfunction is a disorder or irregular menstrual cycle in women. It can also be defined as an abnormal bleeding during the menstrual cycle. Now what is the factors related to this? there are following factors: absence of menstrual period. In this, problem may be due to eating disorder, excessive exercise schedule, extreme level of stress and medication, etc. And second is premenstrual syndrome. Many girls may have symptoms such as ache, backache, sore breasts, headache, constipation, depression, irritability, and feeling anxious, etc. And now we will discuss some symptoms may be faced by female before their menstruation. Abnormal cramps. These cramps are caused by a chemical in the body that makes the muscles in the uterus contract. Now next is heavy or prolonged period. It is common for a girl's menstruation period to be heavier on some days than others. Next is irregular menstruational period. The regular menstruation period cycle for a female is 28 days. However, it may vary from 21 to 35 days. And the last one is delay in the first menstruational period. And now we'll discuss about female athlete trait. It is a syndrome in which eating disorders, osteoporosis and amenorrhea, eating disorders affect adversely on the body. So first we will discuss about osteoporosis. It is a skeletal disorder in which reduction in bone mass may cause fracture. So some causes are insufficient calcium in diet, amenorrhea, eating disorder, and the last is bad eating habits. So osteoporosis is called low bone mass. And now we will discuss about amenorrhea. This refers to the absence of menstruational period. It may be either primary, meaning woman has never developed menstruational period, or secondary, absence of menstrual period in a woman who has previously menstruated. There are many reasons responsible for amenorrhea, including extensive exercise and improper diet. Exercising intensively and not consuming enough calories can lead to decreases in hormones that result in a girl's period becoming irregular or stopping altogether. So amenorrhea is absence of menstrual period for more than 6 months. And now we'll discuss about the anemia resulting from the adequate nutrition. And now we'll discuss about eating disorder. So there are two types of eating disorder, anorexia nervosa and the bulimia nervosa. So first we'll discuss about anorexia nervosa. In this eating disorder, the female athlete only think about food, dieting and body weight all the time. They have disordered body structure. Other individuals usually feel them that are becoming thin, but they do not believe this. In front of the mirror, they see themselves obese. And now next is bulimia nervosa. In this eating disorder, the female eats excessive amount of food and then vomit it in order not to gain weight. In this disorder, an individual begins on food and feels a loss of control. Then to prevent weight gain, try to vomit the